Hey Aries, so we're gonna do your reading for the first week of January. So, what's going on, guys? Wait, the first week of January or the second week? We're gonna be doing for the second week or the first week. Whatever you guys consider, because the first was on, like, this is the first week, right? Because this is the first week of January. So we're gonna do the second week of January. Okay, now that we got that cleared up. When I was doing the shuffling, we had a positive, a positive, a negative. And then I re-pull the cards again. We have a positive, a negative. So whatever is happening in your life is the first card that came out was a sun card, which signifies a wish fulfillment. Then we did have a page, which we have a page again. But I believe it was a page of swords, which was communication. And then we had a negative card, eight of swords, which was feeling trapped. So here right now we have a king of wands, a page of pentacles, and a 10 of wands here once again. So to me, this seems like there's a situation that you're involved in that you could possibly feel like is a wish fulfillment, is a progressive forward in your life, and you want to communicate some kind of message, but there's something that's holding you back. I'm not exactly sure what it is that's holding you back. As it stands right now, you have the King of Wands, which is the masculine energy for the Aries here, right? It could be Sagittarius as well, masculine energy for Sagittarius. And then we have leadership, luck, and then burdens. So what's going on, Aries? All right. So that's what I have for you, some kind of situation where you are dealing with some kind of wish fulfillment that you're going to need to take a progressive step forward. What I'm hearing is that you are the creator of your world. You're the creator of your universe. And so that's going to require for you to take action, for you to, instead of your, with the page of swords that was there in the beginning, that's indicative of having some kind of like investigative skills. You could be watching something but not knowing how to progress forward. And this is the same with wanting to have you have luck on your side, but you're still stuck by some kind of burdens that are holding you back. So what messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus here? What messages do we have for Aries for the first week of January? What messages do we have for Aries for the first week of January? I'm going to be shocked if two more positives and one negative comes out. And we have the Chariot, Angel of Guidance, Trust. You need to have faith that you're being guided to where you need to be. Angel of Happiness. There's the Sun card again. So what I'm hearing is like making it harder than what it has to be. Making it harder than what it has to be. Whatever that means. What does that mean? Making it harder than what it has to be. You're being guided here, that's for sure. So you're being called to have trust in the fact that you're receiving messages, right? Receiving messages. One card for Aries, please. Look at that. Empowerment. Wow, that's such an Aries card too. Look at that. She reminds me of the Queen of Wands. Empowerment. Number 2. She recharges your emotional battery to take reins of your soul path here and now. You are being reminded of your individual spirit and your right to lead your life by your own heart's desires. See, this is what I was talking about, is you need to realize that you are the co-creator of your life, right? Saint Barbara surrounds your aura, which circles protective fire as well as clears charges of sacral root chakra. She illuminates clear cognates, which I believe are the visions, with your over soul's chakra being through information regarding your soul's mission in life. So you might be stuck. You might be stuck. That might be the burdens you're facing is you don't know, you want to do something. You know what you want to do something, but you're not sure how to progress forward. You are being sent confident courage to step forward onto new paths and begin meditation to help silence the negative habits and conditionings of the mind, including those created since childhood. You must take charge of the will of your life now and stay true to your own rhythm. So, getting rid of all of the past childhood trauma, that includes, let's say, attachment issues. That includes limiting self-beliefs, self-sabotage, like saying, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. Because all those thoughts that you're having right now are creating your future. They're creating your reality. So you want to really change your thinking pattern. And every day I want you to wake up because we're going to talk about this in the new channel. We're going to do experiments in regards to this in the new channel about what you can do to like raise your vibration. And I've seen huge transformations change within my life. Like I literally was sitting there like money flows where my bank account grows. And that affirmation led me to some money. And I was like, wow, this is like crazy. Like you are the creator of your reality. So this is a huge lesson for you right now, Aries. And so even in love, like, I am a person of value. That's another affirmation. Or you could say like, if maybe people are using you, or in love, you've always been used, your heart's always been this. Take a look at yourself and be like, okay, what negative aspects and limiting beliefs might I be harboring of myself? For instance, my example would be, I'm not worthy enough. And so I attract these men or these people who think I'm not worthy enough, or who think, like I am the problem, because that's how I see myself, but that's not really the case. So that's just a limiting belief that I have about myself. So I tell myself, I am worthy of love. I have value. People see me as a woman of value. People see me as relationship type. So those are some of the positive affirmations you can use. So realizing that you are the co-creator of your universe. Okay. So let's take a look at the Chariot card here. Why is the Chariot here for Aries? Progression on forward. Five of Swords, loss, action, juggling. It's going to be hard for you. So angel guidance is about moving forward, progressing forward. You have the Destiny card here. Angel of Destiny, Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to start looking up for you, Aries, once you start changing the way you see what you see. Once you start changing the way you view your life, try to get in a more positive mindset. You're feeling some loss here, so we're going to take a look at that. I'm wondering if you have loss in regards to a relationship or a partnership. Then there's action. You take action and you juggle. But I feel like this juggling is in regards to your mindset. Like you're trying to balance out, outweigh the negative thinking that you always have and balance the more positive thinking here. Or you could be, for some of you guys, you're juggling letting go of someone here. So let's clarify this loss, please. Yeah, Ten of Cups wants to come out. So this loss could be a relationship loss, juggling the loss of a relationship. I mean, this loss is the juggling, the same thing, juggling the loss of the relationship. So you could have walked away out of a relationship, you could have lost a relationship, you could have just broken up with someone, and now you're juggling the idea of getting back with them or not getting back with them, getting back with them or not getting back with them. What should you do? What is your I'm hearing, what is your intuition telling you to do? Because I see this trust here. What is your intuition telling you to do? You need to trust your intuition. Is it right for me to go back, or is it not right for me to go back? So clarify trust here. Heartache. Do the cons outweigh the pros? Do the pros outweigh the cons? Is a good question to ask yourself, because here you have trust and then you have heartache. Is this the right path for me to go back? Is it good for me to go back? You're still juggling that idea. Angel of happiness clarifies the it's a test. It's a test. There's a wish fulfillment here, but you're going to be tested for this wish fulfillment, because we have endings, Ten of Swords, endings, but it's in reverse. So to me, that clarifies, like, you don't want it to end. You don't want what you feel might have been a wish fulfillment. You might have felt like this was a wish fulfillment. You don't want it to end, but you were isolated, and now you're being tested again. Are you going to go back, or are you going to go forward into something better? Are you going to go back or go forward? Because you did see it as a wish fulfillment. Ten of Swords in reverse, endings. You don't want to end it. You don't want to end it. You don't want there to be any isolation and test here. You're being tested, I feel like. Why is Aries being tested? Healing. Are you going to go back, or are you going to go forward onto healing? Is the question for you, Aries. All right? Think about it. Onward to healing or go back? It's not only you who needs to do the healing. There's somebody else that needs to do the healing as well, because I'm hearing maybe a possibility when you both heal. That's what I was hearing. Maybe a possibility when you both heal. All right, Aries. This is what I have for you guys for the first week of January. If you're new here, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's ringing with the quotation marks so that you get updates. Okay, guys? I shall see you later. Bye. Love you.